Just in the past week and a half, the two biggest tight end NFL contracts of all time have been signed, with Travis Kelce signing a 4-year, $14.25 million a year contract, and George Kittle signing an even longer, $15 million per year contract. What's up, everybody? It's AC Analysis, and today I'm going to be talking about the two biggest tight end contracts of all time and what does it mean for their teams. So, like I said in the intro, just in the past week and a half, the two best tight ends in the NFL signed massive contracts for massive annual amount of money. Let's get started. The first player I'm going to talk about is George Kittle. George Kittle a few days ago signed a 5-year, $75 million contract, but he wasn't always seen as being this good of a player. Being drafted out of the University of Iowa, scouts did not think he was the best player. And the University of Iowa was also a D2 school, so he was drafted in the 5th round of the 2017 NFL Draft. And now, being a gem, he is a 2-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro, and he even has the tight end receiving record. With one season, he had 1,377 yards. So the 49ers obviously found a hidden gem in drafting George Kittle. So now, what does that mean for the 49ers, re-signing George Kittle? Well, it means a lot. We've already seen from the past 2 seasons how the 49ers do when they have George Kittle. They reach the Super Bowl. When I just look at their offense alone, I see that they have a really good offensive line, Jimmy Garoppolo, who is a good quarterback, but they're missing wide receivers. They're missing players like Deebo Samuel decided to opt out, and Jordan Matthews always gets injured. So what are they going to do? Well, they did sign Tavon Austin and JJ Nelson. They used to be good wide receivers, not as much anymore. But George Kittle is a blocking tight end. He blocks and he also can catch. Like I said, he had a tight end receiving record, but he's also a great blocking tight end. He kind of reminds me of Gronkowski. The second player is Travis Kelce, and a few days ago, Travis Kelce signed a 4-year, $57.25 million contract. Travis Kelce was a player who played for the University of Cincinnati and was drafted in the 3rd round. Again, another sleeper who turned out to be the best tight end in the draft and one of the best players in the draft in general. So with that being done, Travis Kelce is going to stay with the Chiefs for a little while now. And the one thing that I'm wondering is, how did they even make him stay for a little while? The Kansas City Chiefs dumped $500 million on Patrick Mahomes. They dumped about $80 million on Chris Jones. And they also still had to keep Tyreek Hill. So just looking at the roster, it amazes me how they've been able to keep players this big. The Kansas City Chiefs are now dirt broke. Like, just look at that. Their quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, they're ready to win with that. Then, the rest of their team is so stacked, with the running back being the new drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire. No one knows how good he's going to be, but still. Then their wide receivers, they have Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, and Mecole Hardman. That is just deadly. Having Mecole Hardman be your 3rd wide receiver, that's just deadly. And then obviously, as their tight end, they got Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce isn't as known for his blocking, but he's also a good blocking tight end and a great receiving tight end. One of the most deadliest threats in the league. So just looking at this in general, it just scares me how good the Chiefs can be. And their defense is also great, but just the fact that they've been able to keep all these big players, they're in the negatives at this point. They're so broke. With that being said, that'll wrap up this video. This has been AC Analysis on the two biggest tight end contracts of all time. I know this video is a bit of a shorter one. I would have made a different video, but I was on a bit of a time crunch. Thank you guys for watching. More videos will be out soon. If you enjoy the content, and you really do, liking and subscribing would really help. Thank you guys, and see you next time.